the idea behind these two drills are going to work is that in Jeet Kune Do, obviously the way of the intercepting fist, the whole idea behind this, Bruce Lee wanted us to be able to make an opponent pay, basically, when they step into attack. So even some of the Jeet Kune Do I've seen out there, there's way too much passive movement. Bruce Lee said, don't ever respond with a passive movement against an aggressive movement. You know, there's definitely times for bob and weave, and there's definitely times for catching. Those are usually what we call oh crap drills, you know, where you're surprised and it's kind of the last second movement, or if you're baiting somebody. Those are different reasons, but overall, the idea is if a person comes in aggressively, you should be hitting them. You should make it a pretty, they should be pretty sad that they went ahead with that attack plan. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do a right-to-right drill, and then I'm going to do a left-to-left drill. This is just some that we've used that kind of work a sparring-esque or sparring-type rhythm. So it starts to feel a little bit more like fighting or sparring. This is what I work with my phase twos on, so they can start getting ready for some sparring. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start. He's the feeder, but this is one kind of cool drill because I'm going to initiate the cross and he has to slip. So it also keeps it interesting for him. He has to work on slipping. He's going to slip, and I'm going to flow right into a knee. So as I slip, I'm using the hand to jut down on his back. And then as soon as I throw the knee, he's going to snap up in the basic cross hook or hook cross position. So these pads are going to be at right angle. Okay. So right as he gets there, so I'm actually going to set my leg back, and as you set your leg back, it actually helps to transition the weight into the hook. Okay. Now in a real fight, you may step down front. That's fine. Two reasons to step back. Like I said, transitioning your weight into the punch, but also because these are focus gloves, you're a little too close. So it's just adapting for the drill. So either way would be fine in a real fight. Stepping forward, you're going to press them, you might shove them, follow up with something. For this one, I like to step down, throw the hook, cross, and then immediately circle to the left. So let's try to do this. Okay, so we're moving. Okay, so give that a try. We'll keep working it. So again, throw the cross. And the idea is that the knee should come fairly close to the cross. It shouldn't be a 1-2. As soon as you see that person coming off that line, knee should drive up. Use elbows as well, whatever. Boom, boom. Good job. Okay, that's that drill. The next one is he's going to be in left lead. So this one's kind of nice. And let's actually put the focus gloves on for this one. You make the focus gloves just appear in my hands. Okay. You're ready to edit that later. It's going to be really cool. I dream of genie-esque. Okay, so this drill we use focus gloves. You can definitely use Thai pads. I should have boxing gloves on if I care anything about his body. So I'm going to go ahead and go bare knuckle. What he's going to do now is he's going to initiate with the lead straight. Now let me just demonstrate this, the drill that we've done from matching lead, the reference point, where when he punches, tackle, what's that drill called when you slip?
What's that called?
Where you just slip in Ping Choi? Is that just a, that's just
so slip
to Ping Choi. You've seen the slip to Ping Choi drill. Okay, where he pushes. And this basically teaches you how to use the forward energy and just kind of work off of it and drop below using the picture. I've actually knocked people out with the front hand version of this and the rear hand because it works especially well when people are launching forward, because as you drop and let the arm go completely straight and the shoulder lines up, it's like them rushing into a 4x4 or a 2x4 sticking out of a wall. Just hits them dead center if you do it right. Also, you can hit this little bone right on the hip there. It's kind of nice. It's basically the same thing. So I'm assuming you've done that one before. It's in the textbook, which will be re-released soon, by the way. If I'm going to do it on the left lead, he's going to throw this lead straight. My right hand is going to just slide up center line. Don't parry. Now again, I'm showing you the parry part first. This is going to be intercepted. But just notice that I'm moving my head and not trying to move his punch. Okay, so he punches, and I'm slipping. So the idea is, as his punch starts and as I start to move off, my cross is heading directly for the midsection, okay, or for his ribs, depending on where it is. So as he throws this, so the boxing gloves on, you can touch this. It's a great drill to do with a heavy hitter pad on, so you can actually work it. Boxing gloves you can use to start. Boom, and then immediately set up for the hook, cross again. It's just a good drill because right from inside the hook is set up. You don't have to step in and try to throw it like a haymaker. Also, by having your body weight down, it really sets up the hook. Your lead leg is loaded with your weight, and so as he sets up, it's really driving that hook for the knockout. So as again, he does the punch, slip, double power. Slip. Which one? Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see that a few times. You gotta try to be on the end of your punches. Back to it one more time. That's not very hard. Kind of a good drill that kind of practice just really making a person eat it when they come in.